Hey there. So today I'm going to make a homemade metal sweeper. Essentially what a metal sweeper is a number of magnets that are able to pick up metal, specifically nails, screws, other types of things that might be laying around the shop or a construction site. My lawn, I've noticed, has quite a few nails and screws and other kinds of staples and items all over it, mostly from previous projects. The roof was redone, and even though they sweep for nails when they finish a roof, a lot of times there's still quite a few nails left. Also in my shop, sometimes I'll do maybe some metal working, drilling some metal, and there might be little shards of metal on the floor, and even if I'm sweeping things up, there still can be little bits and pieces that, even though you probably shouldn't be walking around your shop barefoot, you never know, somebody might be coming through there. So to get it extra clean, make yourself a magnet, sweep everything with the magnet, and you can get little pieces that are hanging out. So basically what I did was I looked online for some magnet sweepers. You can buy some, you can get some cheap ones, some more expensive ones, but they don't really have a lot of magnetic pull on them. So even if you spend some good money on a higher quality one, you're still not going to get a ton of magnetic pull. So what I did is I bought some of these fishing magnets. I got these off Amazon, and each one of these has 400 pounds of pull, so that's quite a bit. I think the magnet sweepers I found, they went anywhere from like 5 to 50 pounds of pull. So this 400 pounds of pull, this is quite a bit of pull. You're really going to be able to pick up just about anything with these. So if you got a nail like this, you know, it's practically hard to get off there. So you should be able to sweep some nails pretty well. One thing is, you don't want to get these too close to one another. You get two magnets with 400 pounds of pull, they're quite difficult to get apart. So what I'm planning on doing is I just got some scraps around the shop. So I got these 4 pull magnets. I'm going to put them about an inch apart. And then I've got this piece of steel here. I'm just going to drill some holes in it, put my magnets through, and then tighten them on. So I could always repurpose this later, take these magnets out, maybe go fishing for some metal in the lake in the back if I want, but pretty much I'll just keep this in the shop. First, I'm going to do the whole property around my house, you know, get all the nails, etc., in case somebody's walking around barefoot. And then I'm just going to keep it in the shop for cleaning up the shop and any metal shards that might be around. So I also just had this piece of metal hanging around. I think this was, I don't even remember what this was from, but basically what I'm going to do is I'll set this up here, screw that on there, and then I'll be able to sweep. So let's get this piece of metal on over to the drill some holes, pop these in, see how it works. Okay, so we've just gotten off the drill press here. I've got 4 different holes, each for a different magnet, and then I also made a hole here for the handle. I decided that I didn't have a lot of nuts and bolts in my spare nuts and bolts drawer, and I didn't feel like going out to buy one. So I'm just going to use one of these existing holes for the magnet as an additional way to fasten this handle on. So let's get to assembling this thing and see how it works. Alright, so we've got this thing all assembled. We've got the 4 fishing magnets on here, and we also have the handle in place. It's fairly lightweight, so it should be pretty easy to handle. And I did decide to go with the handle this way so I can sweep like this rather than back and forth. It seems to me that that's a little bit easier way to sweep. So let's test it out with some nails and screws. We've got some siding nails here. I've got some drywall screws, etc. Let's see how well this thing works. So from about 2 inches, we're getting a little bit of movement. Let's get a little closer. Yeah. So even from about 1 inch above them, it's really attracting everything. So let's see how close you gotta get. Yeah, about 1.5 inches, and you're gonna pull even larger size screws and nails. So this thing is working exactly the way I expected. So now I'm probably just going to get out in the lawn and see what I can find, and then finish up by doing a pass over the workshop. So I hope that idea helps. Hope this is useful for someone else. So thanks a lot. Take care.